Hi, I'm Judith Kingsbury from SavvyVegetarian.com. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make simple quinoa salad. This is just a basic quinoa salad with a zesty lime dressing and various veggies that are shredded or chopped or steamed. Today I'm going to add chopped carrots, red pepper, cucumber, celery, some garlic and ginger, an avocado, olive, and some toasted sunflower seeds, some fresh basil, and fresh Italian parsley. So I'm going to start with the dressing and toast my ginger and garlic in the 2 teaspoons of toasted sesame oil. Just using 2 slices of fresh ginger to peel it and mince it. Chop it thin in one direction and then chop it thin in the other direction. Now the garlic, give it a smash, cut off the end, and pull it out of the, this one has a bad spot, slice that off, chop it up. Add the garlic to the toasted sesame oil and the ginger. You just want to soften it a bit, not get it brown. Add the sauteed garlic and ginger along with the oil. Add the 1/3 cup of lime juice to get up the rest of the oil from the pan. Pour it in. Add a teaspoon of balsamic vinegar, add a teaspoon of this rice vinegar, add a tablespoon of Bragg's liquid aminos. I like to use Bragg's liquid aminos because it's less salty than soy sauce. You can also use low sodium soy sauce, or if you don't care about salt, just any soy sauce will do. I'm going to add a teaspoon of maple syrup and some fresh ground black pepper. You can also add a jalapeno or serrano pepper to this if you like spicy dressing. Stir that up and set it aside. Here I've got some steamed frozen peas that I'm going to add to my 3 cups of cooked quinoa. Now I'm going to add my red pepper, chop it thin in 1/4 inch dice. Put that in the bowl. Now some cucumber. Chop it in slices, about 1/4 inch. Add that to the bowl. I'm going to add some grated carrot. I'm going to do that right into the bowl. Now I'm going to add some celery. I've quartered it lengthwise. I'm going to slice it in thin slices. Add that to my bowl. Then chop my olives. Just going to slice those roughly. Toss them in the bowl. Add my 1/4 cup of toasted sunflower seeds. I'm going to chop my herbs. For parsley, you just need to cut the stems off and then chop it fine. The stems are quite tender. Now my basil. For basil, you have to pull the leaves off the stems because the stems are tough. You can also use dried basil or other fresh herbs such as dill or fresh rosemary or thyme, maybe a teaspoon, or you can use dried Mediterranean herb mix. Gather it up, slice it thin. Okay, we've got about a cup of loose basil and parsley here. Throw that in the bowl. Now I'm going to add my avocado. Hey, this is the quick way to slice up an avocado. Slice it lengthwise, then crosswise, then scoop it out with a spoon. You should use a fairly firm ripe avocado for this so that it slices and scoops easily and doesn't get mushy in the salad. Now I'm going to remove this pit, give it a whack with my knife, grab it with the shell, and slice it up too. Okay, now I've got all my goodies in the bowl. I'm going to add my dressing. To stir it, fold all those goodies together. Other things you can add to the salad or artichoke heart, scallions. I've used steamed green beans in this salad. Black beans or chickpeas are also great. There's our simple quinoa salad. Thank you for joining me to make quinoa salad. I hope that you enjoy it as much as we're going to. Happy vegging, and see you next time.